Predict game results, be the best, and win awesome prizes on Nivea.com.
The option to play their winning composition really from the second game of the series, considering that, 3 of those champions are now banned.
Yes, this was like the Three Stooges of League of Legends, I think. Oh, Bengi getting caught. There's first blood going over to Soul. Just walks into the river, and because of those wards.
Another game where he does nothing.
Rift Herald successfully kills off Rift Herald. Good job. Rift Herald wins. Oh, Duke may not win this one. In fact, he's going to get flash.
I didn't even know that was possible.
I didn't know that either. Going to get out of that re-engage from Wolf, and they're going to go ahead and chase this. Wolf flashes over the wall. Faker tries to lay down that gravity field. Yeah, TP could be used. Duke comes in from the bottom. It was used. Luxalt comes in. Hippo, not the best target here. They're going to try to go after Soul. Don't kill him, though. That reverse burst. Faker in a lot of trouble. He's so low, but somehow he gets out. Kills on each side as the e-mfire tries to pursue. Hippo with one more could go for the chomp onto Duke. We'll see if he doesn't know. He decides to die instead. And Bang picks up a kill.
Not going to get much more out of this considering that Lux is there.
Oh, maybe they will. Crush. Getting crushed right outside of his base.
Wow, nice dive. I didn't think they could actually make that work, especially with no composition does. If they have just backed off right there, they may have been able to Baron.
Well, SKT going for the Baron. Oh, he stole it! Edge gets the Baron with his ult. And now e-mfire, they got to get out of here, man. Duke gets thrown in, though. SKT doesn't want to let him get away with it. They're going to take down Edge, the Baron Thief first, nailing Hippo to the wall. It's a double kill for Duke. And SKT, they make them pay for it a bit at least.
Wow, well, but the two...
They're going to go for it. Zoning in, they're going to jump onto Cougar actually. Wolf comes in for the knockup.
Nice
That's another kill. Yeah, SKT starting to come alive a little bit here. They're like the Incredible Hulk. I guess he just had to make
fire.
They're going to go for it anyway. They want that 5th dragon. It's taken. They have the 5th dragon. And now SKT, they need to get out of there. They don't want to fight this. Wolf in the back lines. Big Luxalt takes a chunk out of Faker, and Crush finishes him with the collateral damage. That's a double kill for Crush now. Bang on his own, trying to be a hero. And he is doing well, but they're finally going to be able to get him. Bang trying to kite. There's a kill for Soul. And now Duke, the last man standing, they're just going to let him go. They've got that 5th dragon.
They should not be starting these objectives.
They're not listening to you, Monty. They're going for it. Cougar trying to zone as best he can, but they got to worry about that Baron. Wolf with the big engage now. Bengi on the side. Duke gets into the back lines, and Faker just laying down the damage. Crushes all the fight. There's a kill for Bang, and here it goes. Here comes a turnaround for SK Telecom, and e-mfire, they may have done well. SKT has to worry about it. They're still going for this Baron. Got his own a little bit. There's a vision for Edge, and he's going for it. Doesn't quite get it. Bengi smites it just in time. It was close. e-mfire on the chase now, but SKT with that Baron, they don't want to fight. They just want to get away. Fate's Call used. Duke zoning. And are they going to turn around? They will. They're going to go back in on this. Knockups come through. This is brave by SK Telecom. Wolf goes down. They trade 1 for 1 as Crush gets a kill. But there's a nice gravity field for Faker. Even still, e-mfire going equal, but Bang looks like he'll have enough in the end as they'll be able to kill off Hippo and win that one 2-3.
Bengi tried to tie them up right there.
Yes.
This
could be an ace.
Yeah, we'll see how far this goes. Duke's still on the run. He's got a lot of HP.
Yeah.
Bengi.
Oh, gotta be careful, man. Crush does a lot of damage, and he's gonna show it to Bengi. Firsthand, Duke comes in. Go after Cougar, popping that W for a little bit of speed.
This game is absurd.
It's absolutely insane. And they're going to start that dragon right away. They want their second 5th dragon stack. Duke locked up with that Braum Melt. They'll get it. Here's another 5 dragon e-mfire, and Duke is in the middle of it, and as tanky as that Poppy is, he knocks away 2, but he's still going to go down in the end.
So can e-mfire actually close this game? They have one very low Nexus turret with his 5 dragons. Hard for them to walk up.
Here we go.
SK Telecom doing a good job on this defense.
Here comes a minion wave. Looks like
5
the
seconds
Nexus
on Duke.
turret. Wolf trying to stop it. They still lose a Nexus turret. Got Duke coming up right now, and I think e-mfire may have to get away. Duke's coming from behind.
This is what they wanted to do. This is how they should have been playing this whole game.
You're between a Duke and a hard place. Duke getting in there, and that's a big knockup. Bengi doesn't hit the cocoon, but that's a ton of damage coming in for SK Telecom. Luxalt in response, but SKT is winning this fight handily. Hippo managing to slow things down anyway, but still only Edge and Soul escape that. Oh, never mind. Edge stepping up a little bit too close. And now they are in big, big trouble. Cougar throws down his ultimate, but no follow-up as most of the members are still dead. Well, SKT may not be able to end it right now.
Okay, they still have to leave.
Uh-oh.
Dumping
Wow.
Another catch.
Yep. Baker gets him. That's a lot of burst. Collateral damage gets SKT low. They're gonna need a bit more than that though. Big Rend takes a chunk out of Cougar. Here comes Hippo.
Hold in right here with the Calista on the Dragon. They should be able to get it.
They can kill it quickly, and that's their first Dragon, so that's actually a big amount of stats they just picked up
huge.
now. Yeah, they're going in too. Nice knockup from Wolf coming from the side. Hippo already very low, has to pop that E. Bramalt comes through to try to stop the disengage. Edge hasn't been touched yet. Cocoon onto Hippo. Wolf goes in again for another knockup, and SKT just grinding away at this team. Faker with one kill already, goes after Soul, doesn't get him. Exhaust onto Crush. Hippo pulled back in again. Crush turns around, goes down, a kill for Bang. And SKT seems like they may finally have this. Almost lost Faker to that Lux ult, but they've got it. Edge on the run, he's gonna flash underneath his turret. SKT doesn't care about turrets at this point. There we go, knock up. Edge pushed against the wall. That's gonna be a dead Lux. And that is gonna be an ace and the end of one of the most bizarre series I have ever cast here in Korea.
This series was something else, though.
Yeah.
I mean, credit to e-mfire, though. They really did push SK Telecom to the brink, and even though SKT did not play particularly well today, they do enough in the end, and they finally pull it together, finally play their team composition right to take the win.
Well, they get the win. It was not exactly high tier. It was wild, it was wacky, and at the end of the day, it's a win for SK Telecom, and that's all that matters in the stat books, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a long series, too. We've been here for 3 hours since this started. Very long games, and we've got another best of 3 for you later tonight. SKT, we thought they'd take this one easy, but e-mfire definitely puts up a fight and takes it nearly to a win. They got 5th Dragon twice and just couldn't quite close.
Yep. Still, I mean, it's a loss, but it's a series I feel like you can't be too disappointed with if you are e-mfire.
I don't know. They were so close. If they had played around the Dragon and the Baron just a little bit better, I think they could have won.
True enough. Well, SKT takes it anyway. Not the